being trapped inside your own mind is not fun. So, about a year ago, before I learned all these things that will help, I was just so afraid to just be alone, so afraid to just turn off the TV, and because my mind was very bad. And I learned these tactics that help you actually become to like yourself. Like I can just sit all day and still be happy. And I wanted to tell my experience and show the ways that I did this and became more present, became happier. And the first way is through meditation. And meditation has a lot of benefits. And I'm going to start off with a couple of them. So the first one is it helps with anxiety. So if you're like a very anxious person, it helps relieve the anxiety a little bit. And that's a very useful thing to have. Since it's free, I feel like there's no reason not to do it. It's free, it's easy to do, anybody could do it. And the second way is you get to know yourself better. You get to understand how and why you're feeling like that. You get to understand your thoughts and like your connection to your thoughts. And the last benefit that I'm gonna say is it's staying present. That's a big one. You could actually enjoy the moment, not be trapped in your mind. It helps you with girls, because if you're present with them, you could be present with them. I don't know. It helps with everybody, really. And the next tactic I use is to journal. And there's many ways of journaling. You could try all of them, see which one you like. I personally use the second and the third one. And let's get right into it. So, the first way to journal is freestyle. You just get your pen, get your paper, just write whatever. Or you could go in your notes app, but get whatever that is on your mind right now out on paper. And this helps relieve your thoughts. So if you're like not really fond of the thought you're having right now, you journal about it, and it might help get it out your head and just onto the paper. And this one I don't use too much, but I see other people using it. And the second way that I journal is to ask myself like questions, and I answer them. So I'll be like, why do I need to get better? And then I fill out my whys, and I sit there and think about why I need to get better. And the third and final way to journal is to have a daily review. So, every night I get out my notebook and I put, what can I do better tomorrow? So I'm like, okay, well, I ate pizza today. And I'm like, okay, well, it would be better if I ate chicken or whatever. Or I could be, I didn't go to the gym. Okay, now I need to make that better. And then this one is very helpful to me because because if I'm constantly improving it, I'm constantly improving. That's what it is. And with these two tactics, you can analyze why you think the way you do, and then you can try to change it from these two tactics. So say if you have like bad thoughts, you could meditate and journal, and then that will help you understand why you're having these thoughts. And if you understand why you're having these thoughts, then you could try and change them in a more successful way. Because if you don't know why you're having the thoughts, you're not gonna solve it. That's with anything. If you don't know what's the problem, then you can't solve it. So I would highly recommend anybody using these two, and you could do further research on them. But these are my reasons and my tactics on how I get out of my own mind, and I would love to see more people doing them. I want them to become normalized, because mental health is not a joke. It's not. And I know a lot of people who struggled with mental health, and I wish they had this knowledge, this way of knowing your thoughts better. And I think it would be very helpful for people to know this. So that's the video.